Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden. Last time we went through the Klon Cave, which took us back to the past. Well, sort of. We actually found the Star Dragon Sword, and he's the one that took us back to the past. Got to see what Ted was like when he was a kid and how he got the Soul Eater, and then how the Soul Eater made it to me, which we already know how that happened. But anyways, we also got the Star Dragon Sword on our team, sort of. Victor's going to carry it around and use it. And so actually, if you go to his weapon, he now carries the King Dragon Sword. Now, the reason why it's called the King Dragon Sword is because it's already upgraded to level 12. Whatever level you had his normal weapon leveled up to, it'll just replace that. And he'll be carrying that for the rest of the game, by the way. But anyways, supposedly it can defeat Necklord. But this episode, what we're going to do is do a little bit of recruiting. We're not going to go fight Necklord quite yet. First, we're going to deliver the War Scroll we found in the cave last episode to Hugo, who wanted it. And that should make Hugo join up with the Liberation Army. And that gives us a librarian. Now we have a use for all those old books we've been collecting throughout the game. And we'll be getting to that in this episode as well. Because today we're going to do a castle tour. But before we get to that, like I said, we're going to do a slight bit of a recruit fest. So, in fact, before we teleport back, let's just walk over to the Warriors Village right quick. Because, if you recall, we also got the Window Crystal inside the Klon Cave. And remember the guy named Window back in Warriors Village? Well, big time surprise, Window wants the Window Crystal. Just like Melody wanted the Sound Crystal. And I'll be showing what the point of Window and Melody are in this episode as well. We're going to have a big time exploration of the cave in this episode. The cave? I meant the castle, sorry. Anyway. Yep, I got your window rune, bro. For the window rune, you can join our army. Boom, Window joins. Very creative name, I know. Window. At any rate, we're actually supposed to talk to this guy to progress the plot, but we're not going to do that quite yet. That's what we'll come back and do probably next episode. Anyways, who are we going to go recruit next? Let's head over to, well, let's teleport back to our castle real quick, actually. Because we got to go do some quick travels to get ourselves where we want to be. There's actually three other characters we're going to go around and get real quick. First one is at the Fortress of Garin. If you recall, over here on the bridge, there was that biatch over here who wanted us to recruit a certain amount of recruits. I think she wanted us to have 80. I don't remember the exact number. It might be like 75 maybe. Anyway, this is Quincy. And now that we have like 80-something people, that'll give us, boom, Quincy. Another recruit in the army. We're rolling them in, too. We're almost going to get to level 9, not level 90. We're going to get to 90 recruits today, almost. We're going to get to like 88, actually. And I told you at 90, we're going to get to level 4 on the castle, which is the highest level. And then we'll be able to recruit pretty much anyone left in the game as we find them. Pretty much. I can only think of maybe one where you actually have to do some prerequisites. But anyways, next place we want to go to is the town of Tayen, I think it is. Yeah, this is it. Remember the guy over here on the docks? Kind of a big bald guy. He wanted the main character to be at level 40 before he would join. Well, the main character's level 43 now, so he's plenty strong enough. Hell yeah, I'm strong. You will join my army. The power of Funky G compels you. Mwahaha, IK. IK, okay? IK too. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got one more place to go. One more character recruit. And it's going to be pretty much identical to the recruit we just got there of IK. It's going to require a level 40 character, but this time it's Kirkus, if you recall. Now, the one annoying thing about this character is I can't actually teleport straight to where he is. The nearest place I can teleport is the burned-ass Village of the Elves. I still don't understand why you can't teleport straight to the Kobold Village. I never understood that. You can teleport everywhere else that you've been, but not the Kobold Village. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. The only sense it makes to me is that it's attached to the Great Forest, which you can teleport to the Great Forest, because that's just a small town. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of an excuse, but not really. The Kobold Village is its own spot on the map. It doesn't make any sense to me. How hard would have that been to program? I don't know. But anyways, you recall the other elf over here in the inn. His name was Ruby. And now that Kirkus is level 43, he should be plenty strong enough for Ruby to join, and he won't talk shit anymore. Yeah, see, when I left the village, you were so little, and now you're greater than I am. You damn right he is. And boom. We have now recruited Ruby the Elf. And that pretty much rounds out our crew of elves we're going to recruit in this game. In fact, they're pretty much all the surviving elves left in the world we have in our freaking army now, between Ruby, Stallion, Sylvina, and Kirkus. But anyways, that's all the recruits for today. Now it's time we explored the castle. And actually, before I get too much into that, maybe I'll start from the top and go down. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. The only reason I'm going to do it that way is because I want to get all the party members in my party out of my party right now, just so I can have all the characters where they hang out in the castle. I think I can't remove everyone though. Yeah, Cleo and Victor I can't kick out, but you already know where Cleo and Victor hang out, don't you? And if you don't, I'll point it out. But anyway, so here we are on, well, let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Let's not miss anything that you can miss. Oh shit, you can actually go on the roof already? Oh man, I thought you could only go up here when you're level 4 castle already. Well, that's cool. So up here is where Ruby hangs out. What's up, Ruby? There will be more people up here when we get all the rest of them, but for now there's a few people up here. The ninjas are the ones that hang out here the most. That's where Cage hangs out, and Kasumi. Apparently Kasumi has a secret crush on me because she didn't want to say anything to me that was going to give it away. This is our war room. We've been there many times before. This is Sanchez's room. He will change your party members. You just saw me use it, so you know how that works. This is Humphrey's room. These are a few of the characters who actually have their own rooms. Yo, Humphrey actually talks to me now. Awesome. This is Cleo and Pawn's room. You guys already should know that from the few times I walked by here. To the left of here is actually where the main character's room is. We've already been there several times. Over here we have Matthayu's room. Mathayu also lets you change party members at any time when you talk to him. Apple, pretty much all you can say about her is Matthayu's apprentice. She doesn't really do anything else in this game. And then Flick gets his own room. How convenient is that? What's up, great leader? And that's all for this floor. Not a whole lot going on that's interesting other than just your main, basically like your generals hang out up there. This floor has the tablet, which you guys already know about. The tablet room is where Luke used to hang out. Now he just walks around over there if you see him. But Lucan hangs out in here, and so does Fukin. In fact, we should probably look at the tablet. Now that we have about 88 stars, which I think that's what number I'm at now. You can see Gremio is grayed out. He's dead, but he still counts as a star, which is good. Now, if you had any characters that died in any of the war battles that you do, they'll be grayed out on this list as well. They won't go away completely, but they'll be grayed out. But anyways, let's just scroll down a little bit and show you how complete this is becoming. Starting to fill in quite nicely. Getting really close to being complete. I'll show this list one more time when I complete it and kind of scroll through it a little bit slower so you can guys see the whole list completely. Looks like the last page is completed, which is cool. Yeah, we don't need to be pondering at that too much more. What else we got around here? We got Lot. Remember her. We found her cat. There's Tesla, the Scrivener. He just wanders around on this floor. Also on this floor is Marco, who, if you recall, is the person who plays the Cup minigame. And just for old time's sake, let's play a cheap 100-bit game. Let's see if I can win. It might be too hard. Oh my god, look how easy it is on 100 bits. Look how easy that is. If you can't win at this, you seriously aren't even paying attention. It's too easy. Too easy. But yeah, I taught you guys how to do the money exploit at the beginning of the game. Well, it doesn't quite work exactly the same later in the game. You can still kind of do it, but it's not as effective as just playing Chinchororin and saving it if you lose all your money and then reloading. The other guy over here that plays the other minigame is Gorgeous, or Georges, however you want to pronounce it. He's the one that plays the card flip minigame, so let's go ahead and throw it down. Oh, I didn't mean to listen to the rules. I know how to play. Ah, lame. Lame. Don't worry, this isn't too much time waster. There's not a whole lot of stuff we're going to do here in the castle. It's going to take up time. Let's just play one more round for shits and giggles. Oh, nice. First two was a match. And we'll just let it all kind of see what happens. Wow. It almost did the whole thing. Look at that shit. Look at our time. 4 seconds. Almost 5. Bam. Killed your record, bitch. I'm out. Tell these people something they don't know about. Now, for just playing that game, you just get money. You don't really get anything else. There's not really any other reason to play. You don't get any, like, rewards. Anyway, here's Templeton, bitching his map. Can't actually look at the map close up, which kind of sucks. It would be cool if you could like click on it and look at the whole map. Now down here we have Ivanov, our painter. Remember all the paint we've been collecting in this game? Well, I believe I have one in my inventory, don't I? No? Okay, well, this is a blank canvas. Apparently I don't have any paint in my inventory. If I did, we'll be able to see how much of the picture he can do right now. Now, I probably won't be showing what the painting will look like in the end until I have all the color paints. But just know that if you only have a certain amount of paints, he'll just do different pieces of the picture. And if you have them all at once, he'll just do the whole picture at once. Okay, so this floor, Sergey hangs out by the elevator. We have Rock, our vault person. Now, one thing I want to mention about the vault, besides the obvious stuff that you already know about it, let's just keep an old book in our inventory for now. In fact, I have a couple things I want to show real quick while we're here in the castle. In fact, let's see. Let's go ahead and keep these. Go ahead and grab these window settings and sound settings. We're actually going to do something with these in this episode. I don't think I have any space in my inventory. Let's drop a couple things real quick. Make some space. I don't need these mega medicines right now. I don't need this emblem. I don't need this full helmet. I don't mind making some space real quick. Because I'm just going to... This is just going to be a castle tour episode. I'll redo my inventory and party when I'm ready for next episode, like I said. Right now I'm going to grab all the things I want to do in my castle. So we're going to do something with the books. You know what? Screw it. I'll show you what happens with the paint when you only have the colors that you have. I'll go back to Ivanov in a second. I also want to grab these books. Probably going to get to see what those can do. And then we'll grab the wide urn, the Chinese dish, and the flower painting, because I'm going to show you what you can do with those in the bath. And I believe that's all we have in here that I want to do anything with. Looks like it. Cool, cool, ka-choo. So, oh, the one other thing I wanted to do real quick. It has to do with items, consumable items. It's actually a glitch. If you're using a consumable item, aka a medicine, mega medicine, and you use like say 2 out of 3 of them and you only have 1 left, if you put it into your storage and then you pull it back out, it'll be full again. So that's a good way to exploit having to not have to buy more of the mega medicines or anything, any perishable items, needles, antitoxins, any of that shit. You can have infinite amounts if you don't use all 3 of them. You can just put it in your vault, get it back out, and boom, it'll be recharged to 3 medicines again. It'll be really nice. But anyways, this is what happens when you have paint in your inventory. It'll fill in all the ones that you have. So it did 3 different pieces because I had 3 different paints in my inventory. I actually could go to my item shop right now and buy like 3 more, I think, to fill in 3 more spots, but I'll wait till I get all of them to do that. I think I'm still got like 2 more I gotta find in the game. Anyways, I didn't even show this, huh? I kind of skipped right over it, but good, because I wanted to go get all the books first. If you talk to Hugo with old books in your inventory, then you can go into your library and boom, all the old books you've collected so far, you can look at them. So let's look at the first one. This one's about the 27 True Runes. I'm not going to read it word for word, but you can actually look at what a few... I don't know, it's kind of just like a legend about the 27 True Runes. Talks about the sword and the shield. That'll be more important in later Suikoden games. There's not a whole lot in there that's completely informative. Let's see, what's in here? Anything good in here? Magical powers. Crowley found a method of surpassing teaches. Unleash power greater sum of the parts. Union souls. Just a little bit more lore. Nothing special, really. Wait, what does it say? In other words, fire and earth, earth and wind, wind and water, water and lightning and fire are harmonious. Okay, I see. Interesting, but not really. Blacklist. The following list compiled by the Imperial Guard describes suspicious characters who may have evil intent against the Empire. This is basically a list of characters you can recruit. Clive, this is a character you can get. He sometimes appears in Recon at the inn. We might have to go look into that. Kreutz is a follower of somebody. He hangs out at the Dragon's Den. Well, we haven't been there yet. Angie is a pirate. We got him already. We got Ruby. He's a stray elf. We got him already. Fuma, a masterless ninja. We haven't got him yet. He's by the Dragon's Den as well. Fusu Lu is the warrior in Kobold Village that we paid for his food, and now he's in our group. Pesmerja seems to be looking for Uber, huh? I don't know who that is or where he is, but Pesmerja, he might be cool. We'll have to look for him later. And the last book that we actually have, oh, this one talks about the Calica tragedy, the ruined city where Leon Silverberg is. You can actually learn how Calica got destroyed. It was a big-time battle between the Empire and the city-state. Kind of interesting, a little bit of background there. I'm not going to read these, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it. But if you want a little bit more lore on the Suikoden universe, or even just this game in particular, by all means, read those books to your heart's content. They're really not that long, so I guess I could have read them. But it's not a lot of it's not that interesting, to be quite honest. It really isn't. But anyways, let's talk to Sansuke right quick. I know we already took a bath a few episodes ago, or that was like 20 episodes ago when I first got the bath. But what I want to show you is how you can put items in the bath. So if you go and place an antique, you can put the wide urn on any one of the empty spots. There's 6 spots. So let's just put it there for whatever. What else can we put in here? We could put the Chinese dish. We'll put that on the women's side because they like China. China. You could also put the flower painting on one of your walls. Let's put it on the woman one because women like flowers. Now, different combinations of different items will actually have little special effects they can do. But those are all the items I actually have that I can even put in there at all. But if you get like 6 hex dolls and put them in the 6 different spots that you can put them, that actually gives you kind of a cool effect. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but just if you want to see what they do, try some different shit out, or you could look up a fact that tells you all about it. Anyways, like I told you before, this is going to be the wall where all of our blacksmiths line up. It looks like we're still missing 1 blacksmith. Oh wait, I was wrong. Mose is the one that can go to level 12. Moose, he can level us up even higher. Actually, I think he can go all the way up to level 15, and the max is 16, so there you go. In fact, let's go ahead and do it. Whatever. Just one blacksmithing for old time's sake. So over here we got Mina, the dancer. Too bad she doesn't have a stage to dance on, but this is where she wanders around in our castle. Got O'Neill, who still doesn't tell us anything cool. Got Ronnie Bell, the giant woman, walking around learning how to cook now. She wants to be more womanly instead of more giant. We already know this is where Kai hangs out. Well, so does IK. He hangs out here as well. We already know our elves hang out here. We already know our kobolds hang out down here. So does Morgan, though, the blind guy that we just recruited at the beginning of last episode. Let's see. Anything else on this floor, or do we just need to head to the next one? Nope. Done on this floor. Yeah, no, I've taken up a lot of time already, but I think we're almost done exploring. We have this. This is the last floor, which is actually going to take a minute. On the first floor, you already know you can go left and right. Here we got Casios, the singer. Oh, wait, we can have her sing? Huh, what can she sing? I can't remember what this is for. Does she actually sing songs from the game? What shall I play today? Ah, yes, okay, so she basically plays all the music in the game. Kind of cool if you want to hear a specific song. I don't really want to right now, but you can do it if you want to. It's basically like a sound test for the music. And yeah, it's cool. It's not amazing, but it's cool. I probably should have showed that. Maybe I will in the next castle tour. We do have one more castle tour to do, and I won't be quite as thorough on actually doing everything in the castle, so maybe I'll show that off. Anyway, over here we got basically the Imperial area. Anyone who used to be an Imperial, you can probably expect them to be in this area over here. Alan and Grenseal, Tio's right-hand men. They hang out front here, along with Valeria. Here's where Quanda Rosman hangs out. I think we've already shown that before. And up here on the top is where all the fancy people hang out, along with the flower gardener who's gardening. We got Esmeralda. Oh god, and when you talk to them, the narcissist music kicks in. The Milich narcissism music. Now up here is where a window hangs out, and so does Melody. And this is where we can actually go into our menu and change the window. Now, the only windows you can choose from are the ones that you found the window sets to. So far I've found 2 of them. This is the original one that you start with. These are the 2 that I've unlocked. This one's kind of girly with flowers on it. This one looks okay, but it's kind of bulky, so I'm probably going to stick to the one I already have. But what you can also do is change the window color, which is cool. Changes the actual background of the window. And you know what? Why not? It's been that color the whole game. Let's just pick a new color for fun. Let's pick red. I like red. Red's one of my favorite colors, so let's do it. So now if you'll notice in our menu, everything's kind of red. It's kind of cool, right? Different color. Change the contrast. And it kind of sucks that it takes so long to get Window, because you can't change the background window till you get him. The other person you can talk to over here is Melody. Now what does Melody do? Well, she has different sound sets, which we've actually only found one sound set over here, which is called the voice sound set. And if you'll notice, our cursor sound has now changed. That sound is for confirm, and this is the sound for moving your cursor. That's actually really fucking annoying, so I'm not going to do that one. We'll probably be getting another sound set that I might want to use later, but that one, kind of irritating. Kinda. Just kinda. And that's all the people hanging out up here for now. There will be a couple more up there later. Or at least one that I know of. And there'll definitely be more people hanging out in there, in that room with Quanda later. He won't be in there as a loner for the rest of the game. Over here. Yeah, could we go up this way before? I think so, right? Or no, you know what? I think this popped up when we got to level 3 on our castle. Yeah, over here. This is where Ladon and Kessler hang out. This is basically like the den of thieves, you could call it. A bunch of thieves over here. This is where Quincy is, the person we just recruited in this episode. Here's Lorelei. Here's the black man. Here's Kirk, that cutthroat guy. And here's where all the thieves hang out. You got Varkas and Sidonia over here. And you got Angie and his pirates up in here. Kind of cool. Yeah. Kind of a cool little place for people to hang out. Not bad, not bad. I like how they kind of split up the areas based on like the characters, like what kind of characters they are. They kind of put them in their own areas. Like over there was Imperials, over here was Thieves, and then there's one more area that's kind of just like normal, everyday townsfolk type people on this side. Basically, it's LePant's. I call it LePant's area because he was the one that ran this area first. But there's plenty of other people over here. I mean, you pretty much saw all these people already. Although I think was Sarah hanging out here before? I don't remember. Up here, though, Kunto hangs out with LePant. And I think there'll be one more person up there with LePant before the game is over. But yeah, that's LePant's area with Meg and Sheena and his wife Eileen. Nice little area. And last but not least, we have the inn where Camille always hangs out. What's up, Camille? He's hanging over here in the corner. And this is where Lester is, right across from Antonio. Marie's still running the inn. And this is where all our shops are, which you've probably already seen. And Gaspar hangs out over here, playing his Chinchorrorin day in and day out. That's why it's optimally placed to do a little bit of munding grinding, because you could just save it at the end and then go down and play Chinchorrorin over and over again and just keep saving it, going back and forth and reloading your save if you fail. It's pretty nice. Anyway, down here, this is where Commandal and Juppo hang out, and Kryn. You've pretty much seen down here enough times to know what's going on. And last but not least, out here in the front, I believe you've already seen, we have our Walmart greeter, Klon, in here. Taiho and Yamku now have their new friend, Kimberly, so they can have orgies all night long with 3 people. I guess that's just a threesome. They got that menage a trois going on with 2 girls, or 2 guys, 1 girl. And then Jen hangs out over here by himself. I didn't even remember that. Oh well. Okay, well, I think I was pretty thorough in that exploration of the castle. And now you see what Castle Level 3 has looked like this whole time. In fact, from Castle Level 3 to 4, there's not a whole lot of differences. But I will do one more exploration video just to show you where every single person in the castle hangs out when I have them all. So, next time on Let's Play Suikoden, we go back to Warriors Village to see what is the next thing we're supposed to do. I bet you it's go fight Necklord, but I guess we'll just have to find out then. Peace!